What's up, people? Um, I wanna this last video that I recorded. For those who tapped in and left the comments, I read them. I appreciate it. Um, I said I was gonna talk about after that day that the last time I got loaded, which was December 22nd of 2022. That was the last day I got loaded because December 23rd of 2022, I was in the hospital dying, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to talk about that now. For those who are into NDEs, which is it's near death experiences. You guys, those who know what I'm talking about. Well, I had one, and I'm gonna talk about that, man. I'm gonna tell you guys what I saw. See, what happened is my blood got infected, man. I got those who know what sepsis is. You guys know what sepsis? If you don't, Google it. Sepsis. Usually, people who get sepsis, they get their limbs cut off, man. Their hands, their legs, because their extremities start turning black, like if like frostbite. That's what I had. That's when your body starts shutting down. That's what happens right before you die. So you get sick, and then the next step is you get sepsis, and then you die. For those who die from sepsis, it's a trip. Look up the people who've had sepsis. The videos, you see that they have no arms and no legs, and it's a trip. Well, let me get into I had a couple dreams, man. And I'm gonna tell you that I know when the nurse told me that I flatlined, I can kind of pinpoint it when that happened, when I was dreaming. Check this out. All right, I've had I dreamt a couple of dreams, but I'm gonna talk about two dreams, the most important ones. Okay. And these dreams I had on from the 23rd. That's when I lost consciousness, man. Between the 23rd and the 25th or 26th, between those days, this is when I dreamt. This is what I dreamt in those days, okay? Because that's in between, somewhere in between those days, that's when I flatlined. Okay. So picture space, right? Space, outer space, with no stars, okay? Pitch black. And all of a sudden I see a light, like a star. And then I zoom in. I start zooming in. And when I zoom in, it's a building, but it's an egg-shaped building. Now a picture an egg, right? If you stand it up, okay, and you cut it through the middle, picture half an egg standing up with the fat part on the bottom and the point on the top. Cut it in half and then lay it down, okay? When you lay it down, the point part, make a slit and then open it. That's what the building looked like. So the fat part, I was looking at it through the front. The point was open. Those were the doors, so I could see the doors open, and then in the back was the big part. Okay, and it was all black, pitch black all around. Okay, and it seemed like that scene was floating. There was no ground or nothing. And there was a fire in the back. Now not a hellfire, because I wasn't scared. It didn't seem like a frightening fire. No, the fire was there to illuminate that area from what I was meant to see, and I could see a man in the back and a girl where the door was open. And there's where the doors are open on this side, there's 3 coffins. And then wooden coffins, like plain coffins, man. Like I guess like prison coffins when there's nothing special about the boxes where they put the prisoners in. It's just a box with the lid. And there's three coffins on this side and 3 coffins on this side, and there's a girl standing right next to the coffins on this side. And what it seems like the man is doing in the background, he's feeding the fire. And I see this, right? And all of a sudden, I wake up. See, now that time has passed, see what happened is I got sucked into one of the coffins, because I wake up and on my stomach inside the box, and I know I'm inside the box. And all of a sudden I'm thirsty, man. I have this thirst, man. It's crazy, man. Thirsty, man. I'm talking about thirsty. I couldn't think about nothing else but the thirst that I was feeling. And I could hear the girl and the man weeping. They're crying. And I know I'm not even trying to move. I'm just so thirsty, man. I'm just like, man, I'm so thirsty, man. And I know I'm in the box. And all of a sudden I get sucked out again, and I'm back in the I'm back in the position where I was, where I could see this scene happening. And all of a sudden I can't hear the man anymore or the girl, but I could see what's going on. And what starts happening, she starts the all of a sudden the what I thought, I think it seemed like the dad and a daughter. The dad is suddenly over here where the girl's at, and they start putting other coffins on top of the coffins that are there. Like, I was on the bottom coffin, there was one beside me, and then there was one on top of the one that was beside me. And all of a sudden they start putting a coffin on top of mine, and when they do that, I get sucked back into the coffin. And as soon as it lands, I'm in the coffin and I hear it land. Boom, I'm back. And I start feeling this despair, man. I'm not scared, man, but I start feeling this sadness, man. I'm talking about the sadness, bro. Sadness. And I can hear them crying, man. The girl and the dad. They're weeping. They're not crying, they're weeping. With passion, with a lot of emotion, man. And it's sad. It's a sad situation. I'm not scared. All I know is that I'm thirsty, and I got this feeling of despair, man, of this sadness, like if, like, man, homie, this is messed up, man. Like, I can't believe this. So I think this is when I flatlined, because all of a sudden, okay, the thirst and the despair get way more intense, man. And I know something is wrong. Something is something just happened, that everything that I was feeling intensified big time, man. To the point where I start going, no, 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 not yet, no, 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 like telling somebody to help me, or somebody, man. And it's crazy, because check this out. In that dream, Jesus wasn't there, man. Because if Jesus would have been there, I would have thought about Jesus, about my God, and I would have called out to him. And when they say that when you go to hell, Jesus is not there. Well, I got the taste of hell a little bit, man, because Jesus wasn't there, man. I would have called out to him if he would have been there. And so I'm almost positive that's when I flatlined, because all of a sudden everything that I was feeling intensified big time. I'm talking about like, oh my God, I got so sad, way more, man, in the thirst, and all of a sudden, I think that when I flatlined, it wasn't, they brought me back, man. Obviously, I'm here, right? But so I guess when I flatlined and I died, if I wouldn't have came back, it just sucks. It's crazy to think that that probably would have been my hell. I would have been living. It would that situation would have been prolonged. It would have, for how long? I don't know. Forever? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyways. So when they brought me back, I think this is what happened when I came back to life. But see, let me say something, man. Even though I say God, Jesus wasn't there, He knows what's going on down there. We don't feel Him, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this is one dream that I'm telling you for this video, and then I'm going to tell you a next crazy dream after this video, the next video, the third video that I'm going to do when it comes to this, my personal things, man. All right. So I'm thinking that when they brought me back, the dream shifted, because all of a sudden, as soon as I came back to life, I'm almost positive this is how it is, because I prayed on it. I've prayed on it, and I've asked the Lord to help me understand what went on in those dreams, and this is the conclusion that I've came to. Okay, with the blessing of my Lord, in other words, He's told me, tell it this way. Okay, because the reason I'm telling these stories, and I'm going to continue, is because I'm doing my part, and this is what to me is living for the Lord, man. I got a message for those who don't believe in Jesus, okay, or those who are who kind of, who don't, or whatever, okay. Hopefully this will help you in putting you in a situation where you have a conversation with them, where if you don't believe and you find yourself in a messed up situation, you can think about people that you've heard talk about Jesus, and you can probably say, you know what, Jesus, I don't know you. I've heard people talk about you, but I need you right now. And if you're real, come into my life. I give you my life. I need somebody, and I'm asking you for help. This is why I'm doing this, and I'm putting my dirty laundry out there. Okay? Some of it's going to be embarrassing, but I got to do it. Because like I said, I've prayed about it, and I've come to the conclusion that this is part of what I need to do in my life, my journey in this world while I'm alive. Okay. So as soon as I'm thinking that when I flatlined, I felt all that despair go to the roof, man, way more intense, and the thirst, man. Dang, the thirst, man. As soon as they brought me back to life, this is what happened. I went to another dream, and all of a sudden I woke up in a cemetery, man. It was a beautiful day, man. A beautiful cemetery. And what I seen this lady, okay? Like 6 tombstones down, okay? And she was kneeling. And I remember the grass was beautiful. I can remember feeling the breeze even. And it just felt so different from where I came from. I wasn't thirsty no more, and I wasn't sad no more. The despair left. But all of a sudden, I see this lady, and she's kneeling down, and it's my mom, man. All of a sudden, I catch it. It's my jefita, and I see her sideways. And you know how when old ladies go to cemeteries to visit their loved ones, they cover themselves, and like an old lady. And I can't see her face, but I know it's her. And all of a sudden, I feel this sadness, man. The sadness that I was feeling. I'm not thirsty no more, But it's a sadness, man, and I'm feeling what my mom is feeling, and she's visiting my tombstone, man. And I remember saying, man, that's so sad, man. That's sad right there, man. And it was just a sad moment, man. And then I come back out of it, boom. And I guess that's when I started waking up. Okay. So I'm gonna end this video like this. Okay. The reason why I came back is because the Lord let me come back. Because before I was in my sin and I was living, I always believed in them, man. I always believed in them. And for those who don't believe, because this is my God, this is my Jesus, man. I'm not, to me, if you believe in Buddha, if you believe in Muhammad, if you're Muslim, that's your thing. It's fine. I'm not gonna judge you, man. I don't judge nobody, man. I'm living my life. I gotta do what I gotta do, and I believe that if I would have been born in another part of the world, I probably wouldn't believe in Jesus. Thank God I was born where I was born, and thank God I had the people that talked about Jesus, and thank God that I'm in a situation, in the place in life in this universe where I believe in my Jesus. Okay. I believe that He let me come back because He said, I could use this guy. I could use him. I know I can. I know him. He's good. This is part of his journey. So he's coming back because I'm gonna use him. This is why I'm doing these videos, man. If I didn't believe in Jesus and I didn't believe in nobody that's Christ-like, I wouldn't have came back, man. For what? I think that people who harm other people and have this mentality of living in the world big time and not being spiritual, man, I think that they have a more chance of not coming back in situations like that, man. Okay. If I make sense, I hope I make sense to at least one person who's watching this. At least that'll be worth it, man. Me doing this, recording what I'm recording. I believe that's why I came back. Okay, so I just wanted to, record this and put it out there, and because it's mandatory. I need to do this now. This next video that I'm gonna do, it's another tripped out dream that I had, man. So I'm gonna cut it right here because I gotta get back to work, guys. But those who are today feeling like shit, man, to all my addicts, all my adictos, man, who are feeling like shit today, who are feeling nasty, who are feeling skinny as fuck, who are feeling greasy as fuck, for all my overweight people, man, that are lacking self-love. I just want to let you guys know something, man. If you guys don't believe in Jesus, or if you guys believe in Jesus but you guys haven't called out to him recently, do it, man. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna feel what a lot of people who call out to him feel. Okay? Stay up. Remember, be kind to the people around you, man, especially your family members. Okay? And take it one day at a time.